this is Adriana from Saskatoon Public Library. We're bringing you a family story time. And I'm telling stories and sharing songs on Treaty 6 territory, the traditional homeland of the Métis. And we're going to start the way we do every week with our Hello Friends song, which goes like this. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. And our story time today is going to be all about monsters. Can you make a big monster sound? Very scary. So the first story I'm going to read for you is called Where the Wild Things Are, which was both written and illustrated by Maurice Sendak. The night that Max wore his wolf suit, he made mischief of one kind. What is Max doing? He's hammering something into the wall. Should you do that? Maybe not without permission. And another. What is he doing now? He's chasing his dog with a fork. Do you think he's going to try to eat his dog? His mother called him Wild Thing, and he said, "I'll eat you up." Well, he was sent to bed without eating anything. But what's happening now? Well, that very night in Max's room, a forest grew. Do you see that? There's trees in his room. And grew. And grew and grew and grew until his ceiling hung with vines. And the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day. Well, do you see that? There's his name right there on his boat, M-A-X, for Max. And in and out of weeks and almost a year, till he came to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth. Can you gnash your teeth? And they rolled their terrible eyes. Can you roll your eyes? And showed their terrible claws. Scary. Till Max said, "Be still!" And he tamed all those wild things with a magic trick. Do you want to know what it was? He stared into their yellow eyes without even blinking. And then all the wild things became frightened. And they called him the most wild thing of all. And they made him king of all the wild things. Well, look at that. He's got a crown and a scepter. Looks like a king. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. What's a rumpus? Well, what do you think it means to make a rumpus? Well, the dictionary says that a rumpus means to make a disturbance. So I think that might mean to be very loud. So let's see. Oh, looks like they're maybe howling at the moon. Can we howl at the moon? And it looks like they're swinging from vines. Can you swing? And it looks like they're having a parade. Now stop. and he sent all those wild things off to bed without their supper. That sounds kind of familiar. And Max, the king of all the wild things, suddenly felt lonely. And he wanted to be where he was loved most of all. Where do you think that might be? Then all around from across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where all the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." And the wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. And he sailed back over a year, and in and out of weeks, and through a day. And where is Max now? Yeah, he's right back in his very own room. And that's where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot after all that time. And that's the end of Where the Wild Things Are. So for a song today, to get up and move, I thought we would do a song called The Monster Boogie, which was written by Laurie Berkner. And it goes like this. I'm the biggest monster that you've ever seen. My eyes are purple and my teeth are green. I'm big and I'm scary, you know what I mean. And this is what I like to do. What do you think that is? We do the monster boogie, the monster boogie, the monster boogie around the room. Everybody do the monster boogie, the monster boogie, the monster boogie, so can you. I'm the biggest monster that you've ever seen. My eyes are purple and my teeth are green. I'm big and I'm hairy, you know what I mean. And this is what I like to do. What do you think it's gonna be this time? We do the monster wiggle, the monster wiggle, the monster wiggle around the room. Everybody do the monster wiggle, the monster wiggle, the monster wiggle, so can you. So I thought I'd share one more quick story with you. And this one is called Go Away, Big Green Monster, which was written and illustrated by Ed Emberley. Big green monster has two big yellow eyes and a long bluish greenish nose. Ooh. And a big red mouth with sharp white teeth. Two squiggly little ears. And purple scraggly hair. And a big, scary green face. But this is what you have to say when there's a big, scary green monster. You get out your pointer finger like this and you say, "You don't scare me. So go away, purple, scraggly hair." It's gone. Can we do that again? Say it really loud. Go away, squiggly little ears. You did it. He has no ears left. Let's do it again. Go away, long bluish-greenish nose. Nose. Go away, big green face. There's no more face. It's just a floating eyes and mouth. Go away, big red mouth. There it goes. And go away, sharp white teeth. Well, what's left of this monster? Just 2 yellow eyes. So let's say, go away, 2 big yellow eyes. And go away, big green monster. And don't come back until I say so. And that's the end of Go Away, Big Green Monster. And that's all I have for you today. So now I'll wave goodbye and sing. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye.